What's up, guys? It's Jacob Sage here, and I'm coming at you with a video of my top 3 guitars that I own right now, that they're just my favorites or whatever, the ones that I play the most. There is one that I was going to include that's bass. That was going to be number 4 because I was going to do like a top 4 or top 5 or something, but I decided to do top 3 because I play these the most. But I don't have the bass with me right now. It's at my band's house, my band member's house, which is my drummer, so yeah, fortunately that's there, and my bass amp is also there, so yeah. But for now, I will get started. So for number 3, it's not really in any particular order, actually, thinking about it, but for number 3, number 1, whatever, first is my purple LTD. This is the LTD MH100 QMNT, which is quilt maple. And this thing I've had, say, 4 years now, and this thing has never let me down, ever. It is my absolute number 1 favorite guitar, and I probably would never get rid of this thing. It's pretty cheap. It's about $400, $400 to $300. When I got it, it was around $400 because these were just being made. They were brand new. But yeah, it's seen some better days now. It has a couple scratches on it, a couple dents in the fretboard now. But yeah, I tune this thing usually in C sharp standard to drop B. Sometimes I'll go as low as F, drop F, or E if I want to put that big enough of a string gauge on there, but usually I stick to drop B with this, drop B to drop C to drop, or fucking just drop tunings is what this is for. It's my only 6-string guitar right now that's usable, because my first guitar ever is on the wall right now with no strings on it because it needs fixing. So yeah, I'll let you guys hear how this sounds. That's about the only thing that ever really happens to this thing, is that it does go out of tune a little bit easy, so I need to get new tuners for it, which, I mean, my dumbass decided that, you know, when I got it, I just wanted to constantly tune it, constantly go to different tunings, so I'm sure the neck is, well, last time I looked at it, it was alright, but, you know, it does have some problems now, but it just needs some fixing up now, but it's still a great guitar. It sounds great too, especially for just stock ESP pickups inside notes. Alright, now on to the next guitar. Alright, now the second guitar is my LTD M17 7-string. These things are super cheap, around $200 brand new. Sometimes you can get them for $179, which is how I got this one. It's very plain. You can either get them, in this, which is gloss black, or you can get them in a satin black. I think you can still get them in the cherry red finish, but I haven't seen one, so I don't know, maybe they don't make them now, who knows. But yeah, this thing's it's not as good as my LTD 6, in the sense that that one is just an overall fantastic guitar. Like, this thing is it's a good guitar, but it's just cheaply made, and it feels cheap when you play it. It plays well. It just doesn't hold tuning that well, like that one does. I will say it holds tuning a little bit better than the 6-string, but one thing that doesn't help with it too is the scale length. That's really the only other thing I don't like about this guitar, is that it has such a short scale length. I think it has a 25 or 24, no, yeah, 24.5 inch. So, yeah. And if you want to tune low like I do, because this thing I have it in, I think it's drop G sharp, so literally half a step and then you drop it. So this would be G. Unless you wanted to go a full step down, then this would be completely G, but now it's a G sharp. And I also was a dumbass when I first got it, and I decided to carve shit in it, so that happened. Which, I mean, you know, I'm a dumbass for doing that, but I'm planning on possibly refinishing this eventually, which you'll see with the next guitar after this one. But here's how this one sounds. The M17. On to the next guitar. Now, on to the last guitar. Sorry for the background noise. I still live with my parents because I'm 18, so she's fucking vacuuming. By the way, Happy New Year's. Okay. This one is very special to me in the sense that it's 100% unique. For the main reason of the finish job. Which the finish job, it's redone. I redid this. Me and my brother redid this together. It has a quilt maple veneer on top that has been stained with a neon green acrylic stain, which you might not think that that stuff would really work, but it does, because as you can tell, it looks very nice. And it is an LTD, but I switched it out to an ESP decal because, you know, everybody wants a legit ESP, at least people who play these, so I cheated a little. I don't care. Get pissed if you want, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, this is the M207. I think these were made around, like, 2012 or something. You can still find them. They're pretty fucking cheap. This one, I think that, because I sold my 8-string, or at least I traded the 8-string for this because it had a different finish and it was awful, god awful. But I think he said that he got it used for like $200, something like that. So I'm guessing that this was probably like a $400 guitar, maybe a $500 guitar. I'm not completely sure. It is a bolt-on. So, yeah. By the way, neck one on this is gorgeous for a maple neck. And also, we had some flaws in it because we'd never really worked with a veneer, so it cracked. And so, because it was originally supposed to be all green, but instead we put a skunk stripe with silver sides or whatever. And we deglossed the neck with a tongue wheel finish, and then put the rest of the veneer on the headstock and all that. And I hadn't, I don't think I said, yeah, I said the pickups that are in the 6-string, those are regular ESPs. Also regular ESPs in the M17 and these. This one I got, when I got this guitar, it already had a DiMarzio deactivator. I'm pretty sure it's an older deactivator because it has a, what is it, like a wax part to it at the bottom of it or whatever. And then it has a Duncan Design neck pickup, which I'm probably just going to get another deactivator and neck deactivator, so it has a matching set. So I'm eventually going to put deactivators in all of my guitars. They're cheap as hell, but damn do they sound good for fucking passive pickups. They are a very nice output. But yeah, here's how this one sounds. And keep in mind, I have this one tuned in drop G, so that is another step down from the M17. That's if you were to completely tune it a whole step down instead of a half step. So this would be G, and then all this would be D standard. But yeah, here's how this one sounds. Sorry, not good at leads. That's just what I can actually do is tapping and all that. But yeah, this thing's absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, it sounds great. And yeah, as you can tell, it's probably the hottest sounding guitar, loudest, or whatever. Did I forget to mention it has a Floyd, which I'm gonna replace eventually because this Floyd sucks, and I need new springs. So yeah, it did have a tone knob, but I opted for the volume. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end that video here. This was my top 3 guitars that I own, and if also, by the way, before I do end it, if you're wondering what I'm running through, over my camera phone, I'm running through a 6505 PB6505 through a Marshall. Not the greatest cab on earth, but you know it's better than nothing. So yeah. All right, well I'm gonna end this video. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.